Hey guys, happy Monday. Hope you guys are having a blessed day. I'm actually here in beautiful downtown Clearwater, Florida at our new office. Decorating a little bit, getting some things going. Lisa is out right now. Jade is out working on a project outside today. But I wanted to talk to you guys about three things today that I hope that whether you're in ministry, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're a father, a mother, whatever that may be, Lisa's coming in right now. And whatever that may be, I want you to think about, and even posting on social media. We did a training last night that was epic on social media. If you haven't had a chance to watch it, go to my Facebook page and watch my piece on how to gain 35,000 followers on one post, 1,500 shares and likes to build up your algorithm on Facebook. I'm going to talk more about that in our this coming Thursday leadership call, but I wanted to talk about the know, like, trust factor. And the reason why I want to talk about the know, like, I'm going to raise this up just a little bit, the know, like, and trust factor is because a lot of people don't understand what it means to know someone, to like someone, and to trust them. We go through this thing we call life that doesn't allow you to proceed forward by understanding those three things. You think you know somebody and then they let you down, right? Or you think you like someone and then you come to find out you really didn't like him, you just tolerated it. Or then you come to trust someone. Hey, Mom. You come to trust someone and then they let you down. So I just did I have the most incredible video editor and videographer. Wait till you guys see some of the content that we're getting ready to put out. That's just absolutely incredible. He was going through some of them today that I was just blown away by. Hey, Amanda. And here's what's really cool. This know, like, and trust factor, I had this massive revelation while I was traveling this last weekend in Nashville. I had the privilege of seeing my friend Amanda Barely and Nicholas Barely just crush it on stage in front of 4,500 people. And I think the reason why their impact is so big is because they've allowed people to know, like, and trust them. And so, hey, what's up, Charlotte? So here's what I want you to think about when you look at the surrounding people that you surround yourself with. The one factor that my wife has taught me more than anyone, it's why people in the millennial age group that are growing up should follow my wife and model after her when it comes to learning about know, liking, and trusting, because you don't want a massive inner circle when it comes to people you really keep close to you. But this know, like, and trust factor is huge. I've learned that one way, hey, Renee, one way that you can do this is don't use a text conversation. I'm beating myself up all the time because the way I'm perceiving someone to text something is not the way they're receiving it, if that makes sense. Then you go back and you read through it and you put yourself in the other person's shoes and you're like, okay, I see how I said it, but there's no pause for emphasis, there's no emotion, there's no volume going up and down in my voice, right? So I don't know how they're taking it, right? So that's one thing that you can do to gain somebody to know, like, and trust you, is to have real conversations with them, whether it's a voice text or it's Voxer and they can hear your voice and a pause for emphasis. I'm doing that from now on out. I'm not having any serious conversation with people. And how do you like someone? You treat them the same that you treat other people. You try to encourage them. You try to lift them up. You try to, I've done it all wrong. So you know what's really great is now I am teaching hundreds and hundreds of men how to learn from my mistakes. I did a teaching last night by Brendan Burchard, and the response I got today was amazing. People said it was life-changing. Why? Because I've been there. I've done it all. I've went through things and learned from things. I've learned from millennials. I've learned from older people. The reason that you get people to know, like, and trust you is when you learn from these things and then you use them to not repeat the same behavior, then you allow yourself to see things from other people's perspective. And so when you're doing that, let's say you started a business and it went really good, and then it went down, okay? Every decision that we make, other people are watching. And it's the reason why a lot of people don't get to know, like, and trust someone, is because other people are watching you and seeing how you react. It's like, what do I need to do to show people that they can know, like, and trust me? I got to, number one, be 100% honest all the time. I studied self-ambition, where people exaggerate stories. I did it in my younger ages because I wanted people to like me. I've done it all wrong, guys. I'm developing courses now that inside these courses, I'm going to show people how to overcome these things so that they don't repeat them in themselves. And so some people will recognize them and say, oh my God, I'm doing that. No wonder more people don't know, like, and trust me. You know, how to allow yourself to, when you see that failure that you thought was failure, and then people start to reject you and they don't understand what you're going through, and they look at you and you say, well, you used to have the same mentor I have, but now you don't have that mentor. Well, why did you make that decision? Sometimes God thrusts us into understanding things from other people's perspectives so that they can know us, like us, and trust us more, that we're making it about them and not about ourselves, right? So this, like, why I always pray before I come on here, and then when I'm done, I'm like, oh my gosh, what did I say? And then I go back and I get all these comments and all these likes and all these shares. Why? Because it's me using the gifts and talents that God has given me to empower other people so that they can allow other people to know, like, and trust them. So I hope you guys understand the importance of really allowing other people to know, like, and trust you by saying, hey, I made a mistake. Like I said to a couple of my friends, you know, I was using this example, as I said earlier, about leaving voice messages and looking at how you, and I won't repeat that all, but it's just how other people perceive things that you say or things that you do. You don't need to try to gain to be right or to be wrong. It's to get people to know, like, and trust you and go through that process. And so it's why I've been taking and journaling like crazy. When we were at, hey, Jim, hey, Renee, when we were at our conference, I came back and when we were on the airplane, I started reading through some of my notes. I read Brendan Bouchard's 6 points of how to be highly effective. I went over last night on our leadership call, and I got texts and emails and phone calls after that all day about the effect that had on people. Why? Because I allowed something that I know has helped thousands and thousands of people didn't know about. I took those things and I taught them because they impacted me, and I know that they'll impact other people's lives. That's another way that you can get people to know, like, and trust you. Teach them things that you've went through. Tell your story about the failures that you found and how you overcome those failures. So I hope this has been good to you guys today. It's been an encouragement to me to know that you can go through these things in life, and as you go through them, you can use those stories of your life to help other people get through those things that they've went through in life and to overcome issues and to thrive, really begin to move along that journey of knowing, liking, and trusting people. And so, guys, enjoy the rest of your, if you're on the East Coast here with us, it's 4:30. We're working till 5 today, and then we're going to go do some things to get ready to prepare for a long week ahead of us. We're going to work Saturday this week, doing a lot of content and preparing for a lot of things. So I'll jump on here at least a little bit and share some topics that I think are important for you guys to use. I hope you'll like this and share it, and use it to encourage yourself. Use it to be encouraged to set some standards of how you can know, like, and trust people. Guys, I love you. Enjoy the rest of your day. I think that wherever you are, some of you guys are in the cold weather. We happen to be here in the 80-degree weather here in Florida today. So It's super nice, but just be super encouraged, guys. And if you didn't get a chance to I'm going to do, I tell you what, wait for that, because tomorrow we're doing content. I'm going to go over the 6 habits of highly effective and influential people, and I will post it on Facebook so you guys can have it. Guys, love you. Have a great day.